Hey bro versus GBuffo. Welcome everybody in. This is the quarterfinals. And a pretty exciting one of that. We actually just got done watching the Hey Bro team assumed to be signed at TSM. But before we talk about that, we actually got to take a step back and talk about this Hey Buffo, GBuffo team that knocked Hey Bro down. If you guys don't remember, GBuffo yesterday ended up beating Boise State 3-1 and then went into that upper bracket round and won 3-1 over Hey Bro. So this is not a walk in the park. It's a potential revenge match for the Hey Bro squad, as they did concede last time these two played. So something to keep in mind. Don't take it lightly. Some of these names should be recognizable as well. But we're going to be curious in what we get out of it. As it is Hey Bro, big clear over to Wavy. Can you get another touch to get it past? It ends up being a pretty solid 50 and drop it straight down. Hazo comes flying in. Gonna sweep through, collect some pads. Nothing too crazy. As we see Buffy try to provide a little bit of space. Hey Bro looking to go for a little bit of an aggressive play on the backside. As it's in field, Wavy comes sweeping in for a shot. Hockey there first, drop straight down, but the defense too easy for GBuffo. Over to the sidewall, trying to go for a psycho shot and off the crossbar, but Wavy positionally able to keep him alive and scoreless here. As GBuffo, a lot of aggression out of the gate in this first minute and a half. Another shot, just a little bit wide as this one pinched into the midfield. Hockey plays it up high and forces one of the players on GBuffo to go for it as they delay and clear it the other way. But as of right now, GBuffo, the team that is winning on this offensive possession, able to get past one with a demo. Can they put a second shot on target? Buffy coming across, and they're happy to let this one settle as creams. Another second touch down the sideline, throws possession for a little bit before Buffalo can pick it back up. Big clear, G-Man, potential redirect. It's on target. Wavy's not gonna be able to save that one. GBuffo strikes first. Great find downfield and a good way to start it. As Wavy, the defense so far today has been pretty solid, but on that one just can't quite reach it. A little bit of a give and go. Scooby, it wasn't on purpose. It's just Baka's mod always turns it back on, so I toggled it. You're fine. It should be fixed for the next one. Good pass around. Laid in front of the net. And back on target. GBuffo's been doing a really good job of making sure that after these shots come in, they play him to a spot that's safe. Not always the easiest to do. Is the shot a little bit awkward? Gonna bounce in front of the net, make it easy for Hazo to save. So GBuffo having to fight on their own half. Another save. It's a bit of a double commit, but again, over to somewhere safe into that corner. Nothing to worry about. They do have their boost tonight steal, but Buffy slowing it down. Backwards pass. Now in danger. Can Hockey get another touch? He does, but it has no pace to it. Second touch off the wall towards the net. Sweeping through, trying to find some demos. A good play here from Hey Bro, and it works out. They've been struggling to find a free shot on target, so you got to get a little bit aggressive. Hockey actually, while that play develops, sweeps through, gets a demo, and allow Creams to just go for a 50. Ties it up. Minute 15 left. You know, the last time we watched this Hey Bro team, not today, but in the previous tournament, it felt somewhat similar where didn't matter. As long as there was at least 10 seconds on the clock, they were able to find another goal. And Buffalo do the same. Shot there. It's going to be up to Creams, who drops it down to Hockey. A little bit of a chip. Everybody getting involved, but not really moving too much down the field with it. And GBuffo find another shot. Chip up high. Going to go for the boost. Wavy to the backboard. Double commit. Wants to get another touch on it to set up his teammates with a pass. It's not going to be there. Tazo was able to get a beat to the ball. They play it to the outside. Buffy sideways over to G-Man. And it's an easy save off the back wall. Intercepted and fought for in the midfield. That's in the middle of the net. No proper touch there. So able to play past him and Cream's working together. We've seen this duo seldomly today, actually. It's mostly been Hockey and Wavy that have set just about everything up, but final 5 seconds. Are we going to overtime? I'm sure Wavy's happy to just drop it down, and we do. Game 1. A chance to change the narrative. As this one kicks back to Kareems. He's happy to just loft it down, but a pre-jump off the ceiling. G-Man reads it well. Allows him to get control of midfield. An aggressive pinch. It pops high. Wavy, maybe a big clear. Is able to play it around. Can't find Hockey, who does catch up. Wavy with a shot. 2 defenders commit. It's redirected back to the other side. Now it's up to Kareem's to have to keep it safe. Looking to play it slow. Allow his teammates to get back on rotation. Hockey gets passed into the midfield. Can he force a 50? No. Not enough boost to catch up, so it's up to G-Man, who just dumps it in the corner. A little bit of possession thrown away. Allows Heybro to settle it down. 45 seconds into overtime. It's a flip reset. Can it be a musty? No. Both teams expertly fighting for the midfield pressure. Grabbing that 100 boost as much as they can. It's a bump play. Hockey does get it. Does he have the second jump? It's going to be fake underneath. It pins around. It doesn't go through. Looked like it could have been a goal. But enough defense there. Creams trying to chip it past one. It's up to Wavy, who ends up faking it. Don't know if he had the right trajectory on the read, but now a one-on-one. Can they get the flick past? It's going to be pinched down, and it's a low 50 for Hazo. GBuffo takes game 1 in overtime. The team that ended up surprising them the first time around, trying to repeat history here just a day later. 6 shots from Hazo, really leading the charge. And the offense obtaining a little bit more respect, I think, this time around. You saw Heybro getting a bit more aggressive, trying to find some demos on rotation, but honestly, despite having, 9 shots? Other than that pinch, it didn't really feel like too much of a threat, so I can understand the hype and love coming in from the chat. And, man, you look at that boost consumption. Obviously, we were a little bit into overtime, but Heybro doing what they can. We talked about that fight in the midfield. Get the boost, make sure you secure it, do everything you can to make sure that the other team doesn't have it, but GBuffo's been doing a great job. They alleviate pressure quite well. The touches that they do make are popped high, so it expends a lot of boost from Heybro, so the initial challenge isn't as aggressive. It's been clean. Here we go, jumping into game 2. Again, as a reminder, this is the draw number 9, the last one of the offseason before we get back into the RLCS. The narrative has been, look at all these new up-and-comers. Look at all those bubble team players that are giving some depth to the NA scene. Some recognition and a chance to make a name for yourself with $14,000 on the line in what is one of the most punishing formats we've seen. Lottery picks, single elimination, best of 5. Put up or shut up. GBuffo's done just that. A shot. Players there. Hockey with the follow through. It's actually a great angle. They play it back across. 3 shots draw out this defense, and Wavy gets on the board. Placement is clean and important. Forcing this defense thin. Slowing it down, trying to find a way to draw out some defenders. He's able to get it past 1 and 2, but G-Man, good cut back. Actually talked about this yesterday as well, where a lot of players are afraid to challenge back towards their own half, but if done correctly, and the one that I think is one of the best to do it in the scene is AJG, former Complexity. Can bail your teammates out in a tough solo play. Whether it's isolated or otherwise, this hockey's going to probably chase this one down. It's a 1v2. Can G-Man do it? A flip over the top. It's a good pop, and he's going to be rewarded another goal for the efforts. Smart decision. Rather than forcing that shot, just trying to close the gap, and Buffy gets the correct read. Maybe is able to blast it off the backboard, but not going to work this time. Delayed challenge. Buffy allows them to play it out. Solo play. Stopped well and can't find the follow-up, but waiting patiently. Secondary touch in front of the net. Hazo trying to muscle his way through. Can't quite get it. Is G-Man able to find it? Hockey, secondary touch. It ends up redirecting back into the midfield. It's a good play in open field, but teammates not quite ready for it either as Wavy comes in with a challenge. Buffy there to meet it. Same again here. So Wavy, what does he want to do? It's a pass over to Hockey. A little bit too aggressive, and Hockey can't get around it for the shot. There's a decent setup. A red idea. Because Wavy didn't know, do I go for the corner boost? Do I go for a demo? What is it? As they try to set up a team play, but now it's another open net. It's off the post. And Creams get to it first. It's a clean 50. Maintains possession before it's fought for in the midfield. And Haybro finds themselves back on defense. Big clear downfield. Do they have the redirect? It's actually a back pass trying to change up the pace. And Haybro really finding their form. Again, that back pass, you see Hazo completely isolated, dead in the tracks. Plays in the back corner for Wavy. The challenge makes it an awkward touch, but still gets it where it needs to be before it's thrown back downfield. Cream's able to secure the own corner boost. They'll be able to support Hockey as Wavy coming challenging back. Bumps a player off the ball. And chases through. Popped up high. Hockey gonna have to win for it. Off the ceiling. Makes the second touch. Makes it awkward. It drops straight down, but plenty of defenders on GBuffo to get in the way. And nothing being given for free as both teams starting to show some aggression. It's into the midfield. Wavy, wide open net. Easy to chip it in. A 4-0 lead here with 2 roughly still left on the clock. Looks like after a quick 3-0, Hey Bro has woken up again. G-Man cut off. Shot underneath. And off the post. Just a little bit wide. Looked like it could have been a kickoff goal. And GBuffo definitely needs those as this time starts to tick down. Need to put one on the board and give them a chance to fight for it. So far, Hey Bro with pace and aggression. You even see Wavy there bumping off of the play. The confidence for this team as they're able to just open up chances. Creams with a double touch. You saw Wavy. He started that play by getting on that last defender in Hazo. And then it's a fake challenge. It just pushes the ball possession back to Hey Bro. It's been good adjustments here in game 2. Makes you think, what is this GBuffo team talking about? Is there focus on the next game? What do we need to do? And the biggest thing to pay attention to, because of that aggression and the chances that are being played, as they have a quick play. It's almost an own goal by Hockey. But he's able to keep it out. If that kind of demo play is going to keep happening in the bumps and stuff, that means that there's one less defender on the back half. So it is going to be up to GBuffo. They got to find a way to work the field, spread out as much as possible. Find a way to spread this defense thin, especially if they're a man down because one's going for a bump. Easier said than done, though, because they're so quick to it. Another shot on target. Wavy with the boost and eye. Happy to grab midfield as well. Hazo, final 10 seconds. See if they can put one on the board for confidence. But it's cleared away pretty easily as this one about to hit the ground. A good response from Hey Bro as they score 5 unanswered. Taking a look at the post-match stats. And a convincing win there. Again, Hazo, 6 shots last game, 7 this one. But nothing on the board, can't find it. Again, I appreciate the efforts from Hazo, both offense and defensively. And I'll be right back. My dog is whining at the chair. Her back leg hurts, so I have to pick her up and put her in it. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? First 20 seconds. Looks like primarily Hey Bro up on offense. As another shot comes through. Good challenge on the back end by Buffy. Able to put a nose in the way. Pinched over, and now both going to fight for it. Does end up pinging out and go into the Hey Bro half. But is Wavy going to be able to get the beat? It's into the midfield where G-Man is, but just dumps it off. Unfortunately, no control. One of those where instead of dumping it over to the side, if you can trap it on top of the hood and then dribble that down, probably going to give yourself a better chance. And it also gives the defense a little bit of time. This one popped high. Wavy dumps it down. Shot from Hockey. Is it high? It is. It ends up off the crossbar, coming down and hitting Cream, so it bounces out. A little bit of safety here from GBuffo, but the offense from Hey Bro starting to ramp up. Hockey positioning his car, going for a block. Can the recovery happen? No. So GBuffo holds on, is able to break out, see how they can set up. One boost denied and a chance to secure the midfield. As they sweep through, they find a demo and an immediate shot on target. But responded well by Creams, able to completely save it, recover on the backboard, and bring it back to the midfield. Not sure if I agree with the idea from GBuffo. It looks like they had a chance to set up there, but the immediate shot does apply some pressure. Potentially just trying to garner some respect. Hey, bro, first touch from Hockey, not the greatest. He's actually going to back off. He leaved it for the defender, but the defender is no longer there. It's a great play. Hockey has the right idea. He's ready to go downfield and cause some disruption, but he doesn't realize that his teammate behind him is completely removed from the pitch. Good shot by G-Man. Plenty of people in defense, but not moving through with rotation. And because of that, some of these shots can be tough to reach, especially if they're behind the target. The two players caught up on top of each other, a little tangled. Makes for G-Bro. No, he's able to get away with it. It looked like Creams was going to get hit in the aerial there. As GBuffo starting to target. And it's working out. Soft touch into the midfield. Chipped away, and Wavy's got to play that to the corner. Played down and cut off. Hazo, what's the first touch going to be? It's into the corner where it's safe. He is able to get the dunk on the other, but it completely careens to the other side. Flipped over, cut off again. The aggression, GBuffo, one after another. It's actually a fake and a beautiful shot. But two defenders up, able to save it before it goes back to Creams, who has a flip reset. Pops up high, but waiting patiently. Hazo, reset off the ceiling, able to play it around. It's a great pass. G-Man puts it away. What a counterattack from GBuffo. Stellar positioning. And what a punish. Off the kickoff, a flip reset set up. GBuffo back on offense, but for how long? Buffy gonna flick that one past. Is able to get it past Hockey, who's in the midfield. A little bit of a delayed challenge. Buffy plays it up high, trying to play for the block. Not there. G-Man comes in, shot on target. Doesn't even need to go bar down. It's just a wide open net. You saw one of the defenders low on boost, and that's kind of been the name of the game here. GBuffo doing a really good job with their aggression, denying the boost. So starved out is the defense of Hey Bro. They thought they were safe. They had time to go get that corner boost, but because of it, no one wins the challenge in the midfield, and it gets punished. An important game is game 3, as it puts you on match point and gives you that extra life. Taki finds a demo, popped up high. Can Wavy get a touch on it? Make it a second. Can't. Needed to be a third. And GBuffo keeps Hey Bro scoreless. Popped across. Azo in position, but so is Creams. A massive clear and desperately needed. They got to find a goal here. As we approach 30 seconds remaining. Into the midfield. Double commit. But they're able to settle it down. Over the top of one, and now they're all going to chase. Expect Creams to just boom it back. No, it's actually a soft touch. And Hockey goes for the fake. Can't play it around, and just so much time being wasted. Final 10 seconds. Need a goal here and a kickoff to even give them a chance at 0 seconds, but they're happy to play it patient. It's a back pass. This one's going to touch the ground, and GBuffo finds themselves at match point and a chance to go to the semifinals. Field domination shows that it is an equal match on the field, but it's surprising. There's a lot of emphasis here from Hey Bro going to the boost and winning the boost consumption game, but matter of the fact is that GBuffo has been so efficient with what they're trying to do. Can they close it out? That's what's everybody's mind is, wow, this GBuffo team, you see the moments. You know, that full field clear off the ceiling to play it around, and then the shot placed quite well. There's moments there that you're like, yeah, this is definitely not a fluke. But we've also seen Hey Bro respond. Can they do it again and bring us to 5? We're about to find out. Game 4 underway. Everybody, welcome to the broadcast. I'm your host, production, all of it. Lawler, appreciate y'all choosing this broadcast to hang out and root for your teams. Out of curiosity, who's rooting for who? Can I get a 1 for Hey Bro and a 2 for GBuffo? Seems like we got a lot of GBuffo fans in here, and rightfully so. They've been playing well. Either way, played in the corner. Good chip over the top. Didn't look like he was going to be able to get it past, but instead, a little bit of an addition. As Hockey lays it off to the side of Creams, gets bumped off the play, but puts him in a good position to read this one. Keeps Hey Bro up on offense. Wavy, soft touch. Ozzo on the backboard, able to make it clean. Before bullied away. It's a neutral 50, but the recovery there. Multiple touches from Creams, as it's a soft touch, and that's the ones we're talking about. It's so important that we start to see teams do that more. A lot want to just throw it at the target, but by trapping the ball and going for a dribble, it just provides such a better threat. A little bit of a bump by Wavy on the way back. Actually ends up clearing it for the GBuffo squad, who pitches it into the midfield. And I actually like that there's no immediate challenge on that. Into the corner is just going to kill it, and it's going to draw you out of possession. So GBuffo decision-making not being forced here. We talked about their efficiency. Maybe not as much boost because they're not committing to those corners and those extra hundreds. But even still, it's an awkward touch. It's off the post. Buffy in the way. It's an in and out save. And before this one goes in, can they get in the way? It's a save. Heroic effort from Hazo. He sweeps through top right and keeps it out. After a certain point of being on Hey Bro, the frustration must start to sink in. What can we do to find a goal? A good block puts it in front of the net, and it's actually a forced error. Is that going to be an own goal? It is. It's going to roll in. Wavy. Oh, tragedy. The unfortunate catch on the goal line. Halfway to play. And that is 6 goals in a row. Can Hey Bro find one to crack this armor? Their offense has been there, but there's been an answer every step of the way from GBuffo. Buffy backflip, able to get to it. This play downfield off the side. Shot, secondary touch. Cannot connect. Would have been a solid one to give them a 2-goal lead. We're going to have to force the 50 to the sidewall. Not enough boost, so completely backing out. Up to the defender. On the side of GBuffo. Is that going to pinch in? It's a race to the goal line. G-Man with a good 50. It's a 2-goal lead. Minute 34 left. Wants to play it infield to set up a teammate for a shot. But you've got 2 defenders sitting in net and another one in the corner ready to challenge. Hey Bro doing anything they can to mix up on the kickoff, trying to get some sort of possession back. As Wavy with a flip reset does get it past one. Dreams recovery on the side wall, pre-flip and hit one of the defenders. So that one coming with pace into the midfield. The clear, center of the field, no one there to receive. And GBuffo happy to play a boom ball. Every touch wasting precious seconds off the clock. Popped up high to the sidewall, self-carry. Azo, air dribble bump. But challenged with pace. Hockey trying to set up for the teammate. Gets a bump on one. Secondary touch. Not going to connect. Wavy. Solo play. It's opened up. It's a bump play. Wavy brings it back within one. It's a good setup here from Hey Bro, but it took a ton of effort. Can they do it again to tie it up? Full boosted Creams. Challenged well in midfield, paired with a demo. This should go in favor of GBuffo. As multiple demos, they're going to tie it up. And no, it's a stop on the goal line. Somehow GBuffo keeps it ahead by one, but for how long is Creams? A drop down, a shot on target. Hey Bro really picking up the pace with their offense. They are hunting for a demo. They need to find a way. Final 10 seconds. Hockey needs to win that 50. Touchdown. All 3 defenders in net. The secondary, a double touch. Can they get to it? It pops into the midfield. Another challenge. Hockey, slow play. Can he keep it alive? He ends up getting underneath it. Ball up high. Wavy. Shot down. Over. Hits the ground. GBuffo with the upset. My goodness, GBuffo. They did it yesterday, 3-1 in the upper bracket round in Group A. during qualifiers. And somehow they do it again. 3-1. It started with an overtime, and quite the difference here as they make a good adjustment. And my goodness. Congrats to them, providing that it is not a fluke.